working. Let's check this as well. All right, and we're back. So, still playing this game. I do wish that this was a bit faster, but at the same time, I kind of need to do it the way I'm doing it, otherwise it will drive me crazy. I think I've mentioned this before, but like the way that regular Persona does its whole sort of like back and forth between like the dungeon exploration and the like social elements makes the game feel so much better paced. But when you're stuck in this, it's just all dungeon all the time. It's just like kind of miserable. But all right, back into the abyss, I guess. All right, let's just check to make sure that everything else is working properly. Is my desktop audio not working? Okay, this might not actually be. I'm not actually convinced that my game sound is actually recording into OBS here. No, it looks like it is. Okay. I'm gonna up it a little tiny bit there. I always have to reset all my sound settings every time. Okay. How do I want to do this? Do I want to spend all my time getting, like, my Arcanas going, or do I want to just go through the level? So right now, I've got actually enough, like, levels, it feels like, to just sort of go through the levels. So maybe I'll just... The only problem is I really do wish that I could start off with the Fool and the Priestess Arcanas, because those are, like, really good from the start. It's also really good to, like, start with, oh. Yeah, no, it's also really good to start off with the Lover's Arcana, just so that you get the gold hands more frequently, but... Gotta read on that weird thing. Hang on, it's moving down to the lower floors. At this rate, if it keeps running, we may lose it. Please hurry to catch it. I'm glad that's not true. It is just hanging a little bit ahead of us, as though it's some sort of plot-relevant thing.
Let's keep our guards up, sister.
Okay, I don't particularly... Okay, oh, shit. I was looking at that other guy, just trying to wait till he turned around. This will probably suck a little bit, but... Are we poisoned? Yep. Do you know anything about these guys? It's probably Zio. Inexplicably being poisoned. Oh yeah, last time I noticed that, like, I was getting some chat, like, on Wednesday. For some reason, it didn't show up for me, so I don't actually know what was said. So I wonder if that'll be fixed today. I'll check the thing afterwards to see if that happens again, but... Okay, I'm gonna have to use Emery to drop here. I should have kept the other thing. I didn't realize something. This probably reflects physical. Almost certainly. We're hoping that we can get a freeze on it so that it, like, can't act, but... Okay, where is Zio? Just regular Zio. Yeah, sure, why not? Need to figure out what I want to do Wednesday. I have still been playing XCOM, actually, as crazy as that might sound. But the thing about it is, like, I kind of dislike a lot of the things that are in it, so I kind of safe-scum my way through it. Specifically, like, the air combat, which is just pure RNG to a certain extent, and I dislike the way that the missions generate sometimes, but I usually just sort of roll with that, except for, like, hey, you need to get these, like, specific Exalt weapons. It's like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with that, really? So that kind of situation sucks, but... I've gotten past that early game hump, and I'm at the point where it's like everything's actually dying relatively okay, except I can't upgrade my weapons because I still have to spend all of my time and effort getting satellites, and it's just like, Okay. Alright, we'll try this.
Direct hit on a weakness.
Unfortunately, I can't follow through with that. That's fine. He's probably gonna reflect this or he's immune to it. One of the two. Block, yeah.
In this situation, it won't use.
I kind of figured, but
Let's wait for the team.
had a free hit there and I wanted to take it.
Oh, guess it's time to move on.
Okay. There is that red enemy. Do I want to go back and check up there? I probably should. I should probably figure out what those guys are, too. There's nothing up here except this guy, but like I said, we should figure out what these are up to. It's just tanks again. They've got the same abilities. What's even going on here? I think these are the ones that actually do the reflect physical. At the very least, they reflect pierce. I wonder if they reflect the other ones. I don't know about that one as much. Well, okay, I guess we're doing something like this. Ooh, they resist that. Okay.
That's the best move.
When they hit us, that's gonna actually kind of suck.
What is optimal? Something else.
This might be a good idea to just use this here. I don't know if I want to have this be a difficult fight here. I might as well just make it easier. Oh, I should have switched to Succubus. I keep forgetting that that's the thing you have to do for this. Oh, or they're resistant or immune to Charm anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna get hit like 4 times now, and it's gonna suck. I'm just gonna be dead.
I'll end this.
Fortunately, Ken looks like he's a little bit faster than them. Okay.
Excellent. My persona's ready. Now.
I guess I could actually have used his block. That would actually have been pretty good here, too. I don't need to heal right now, though, so it wouldn't be that important.
Your speed's down. I have to do this.
Okay, let's do this. It's really just for Metis, but I don't have, like, the single target, because why bother with it? Why are they focusing all their damage onto Metis? Isn't she not the one with... I don't think she's the one that's got the, bonus. Well, whatever. Nope. Okay. This is gonna suck. Okay, the crit extra sucks. The fact that it blocked the other thing, and the fact that that's, yeah, that all sucked. Okay. Fortunately, we have got Rakarm right now.
Rebooting. I'll end this. Persona.
Didn't even have to switch. Okay.
And now.
Again, I possibly should be using his other ability here, but I think we can get the kill here. I'm probably wrong. I'm almost certainly wrong. Oh, wow, okay. Let's see here. Judgment, damn. Okay. Complete refill in Thurgy? I'll actually take that.
I hope that helped a little.
Try and use this more properly on my next one.
I'll always give my all for my sister.
Okay, well. Slightly sucked, but whatever. It's fine. I guess the tanks are going to be the only red enemies that we're going to be facing around here.
I think we... Scanning for hostiles. Oh, there it is.
My Norton antivirus that I uninstalled again has shown back up. It's been a while since that popped back in. I wonder what the hell I have to do to get rid of it permanently. Alright, these guys are Garu. I don't really need to care about that, I don't believe.
Just watch. What next?
Does mean I'm almost certainly not going to want to use Magarula here. Bufu? Nope. I probably should have tried Zio against them. Okay, this has null Magarula. But what we're going to do is this. We're just doing this for the immunity. I probably don't need to care about them, though. I don't think that they're going to do that much damage. Palimpa is annoying, on the other hand. Especially against Yukari. That's very annoying. Why would you do this to me? You jackasses. Okay. Oh, it's not that. Wow. Okay. Fortunately, Confusion's not that big of a deal, so I can kind of just ignore it. Okay, well that slightly sucks, but it's a soul drop, so, like, again, who cares, really? She doesn't care about that. Alright, what are we looking at here? Maybe Koga? Oh. Nope, that was a critical. Alright, so we still don't know what the hell they're... Still don't know what their weakness actually is. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to fight them one after another. The turnaround times are always annoying. Bufu, so those are probably Aggie. That guy's enraged. We know this will work on one of them, but it's probably just the one guy. Okay, over here. Do we have a Aggie that we want to level up? Technically you. I don't really like you, though. Do this one. Yep. And I think that's a kill. Unfortunately, we're not done the fight, though. Alright, these guys. Probably Koga? Yep, they're definitely Koga. We apparently already knew their weakness. Main problem here is Aegis is going to be a bit slow, so I'm not going to get the additional attack from her. Oh, no, they're all dead. Okay, that's fine then. Kurama Tengu. I don't really know if I care about that. Okay.
It's all over. I'm always happy to team up with
Man, I wonder... I really hope that this is the last set of doors for this particular segment, but... Even more than that, like, I would love to have a new tile set just for the sort of, like, variability. It feels like I'm not making any progress because, like, it keeps just recycling. You almost caught up to whatever gave me the identified reading. Keep going, be careful. It's only been 2 floors. I wonder why we've already almost caught up to it. Enchanted Brooch. Oh, that was earlier than I thought that was going to show up. Alright. Okay, well I don't really need to pick up that other one then.
Oh, come on. Still nothing? Well, we've gotten this.
Alright, what are you guys about?
Two enemies.
So probably... I think these are the ones that we saw sort of in that earlier segment. Almost certainly it's just Bufu. If I recall correctly, these guys had a lot of hit points, actually. I might as well do this.
Hear me. Please help them.
Oh. Well, okay.
Do this. Come.
Yeah, okay. Do I only have the one guy with Bufu? I think I only have the one guy with Bufu. Okay, well... I'm gonna toss this over to you. This will probably, unfortunately, kill him. Yeah. Oh well. Now we got the shuffle time anyway. Can I get that? No. Okay. Let's get rid of something. Kushimitama, maybe? I think we'll get rid of you. Okay. Yeah, I really feel like if I want major arcanas, I kind of have to go and get them from, like, stupid places. It's not Koga. They block that, in fact. It's gotta be Agi or Aha. Maybe it's... I'm gonna do this. Just gonna... Okay, what I kind of want to do here is just guarantee a quick victory. I also want to actually level up that, so we're just going to do this. Save us some SP. This will also count as darkness, so if this is hits their weakness there. Oh, I mentioned sort of last time, XCOM is going actually pretty well. I've gotten to the point where I'm past a bit of a hump there, but I mentioned last time I was playing that I'm not going to keep, like, streaming it because, like I said, the game makes me incredibly mad. It is one of those games where it is just, like, enraging to play it. I don't think that XCOM 1 is actually, like, a game that's stood up very well after, like, other things have come out behind it, and I can really see why, like, everybody says you have to play the Long War instead of playing the base game because the base game is garbage. It's not because the Long War is really good, which maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I've never played it, but it's because I think XCOM 1 is actually just bad. There's so many little things that they've done where it's just like, yeah, it's like... Oops. Tilt machine. It is very much a tilt machine. I told you guys, I told you what before I even started the game that, like, the way I usually play XCOM is, like, I will play it and then I will just get to a point where I rage quit and then I'll rage quit. And that's usually my experience with XCOM. I am at the point where I'm, like, killing berserks, though, so, like, it's not like I'm having that hard of a time right now. It's just that, like, there's certain things where it's like, okay, well, I have to defend against, like, all these stupid aircraft. And my aircraft keep getting shot down because I can't really do anything about that. And it's like, okay, great. So that's the current thing that's making me mad. The other thing that's sort of making me mad is, like, you still enjoy XCOM 1? It's okay. Like, there's certain things that I think are actually good, but there's a lot more to it that I think is just infuriating. Let's do this, I think. Like, I definitely think that there's certain decisions that they made for XCOM 1 that were, like, bad. Okay, these guys are gonna get a chance to beat the crap out of me here. Okay. It's interesting that these guys have Aggie, but they still block ice. I think we do this. So yeah, like, I'll probably be able to beat another run on it. I am on the harder difficulty. I'm not on the, I'm not on Marathon anymore. I, like, started a new run that's not on Marathon, obviously, but... Like, the fact that you can't really play Marathon is really bad. Like, I feel like that's awful. Like, you kinda can, but, like... You're just guaranteed to, like, lose a ton of provinces, because it takes you about a month to make one satellite. Okay, we kind of have to take this. Even though there's other things there that I sort of want, but...
It's all over. I'm doing.
Okay. Oh, and I cannot miss this. Better for my sanity? Well, yeah. The thing that, like, I think, I wanted to check out is, like, compare XCOM 2 and find out which things are actually changes to XCOM 2, because I remember it having quite a bit different, and I also remember it still making me pretty mad. I think they never did fix the like fact that like air combat is basically just like a dice roll.
Welcome back.
And it is a weighted dice roll. Like you could have like way better or way worse dice rolls based on what you decide, but like okay, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure what it is that I'm going to do instead of that on Wednesday. I'm really considering either going for either XCOM 2 or... Actually, this is the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. Ah, well, whatever. I probably can still do this. Just look for a... Can I run past you guys? Not really. Okay. Okay, the Monad door I don't really want to go through.
We should keep moving.
But yeah, like... I'm considering doing a little bit of XCOM 2 and then switching to Chimera Squad. Just so I can compare and contrast 2 to 1 in terms of like what the mechanics are. I've actually played XCOM 2 like quite a bit, but I've never played Chimera Squad even though I own it. So, you know, I might as well actually play that because I've got it. Okay, I don't want to do that right now because I don't really care. Oh. Okay, well, I guess that's one way to leave this place. The other option is I kind of actually really want to play that weird lawyer game that I picked up. I like how everybody else is a flashback. Junpei, it's just like last week or something like that. You enjoyed 2 for more for sure. Yeah, no, 2 definitely I remember being less like that.
That's damn pathetic. Even for a deadbeat dad. But so am I guess. Running out like this every day. And what am I gonna do now? I got nowhere to go. What's up, Pooch? You got nowhere better to be either?
Apparently Junpei, like, knew Koromaru from way back, just didn't seem to care about that, I guess. Started Chimera Squad, kept getting crashes. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't even know, like, conceptually what it's really like. Did enjoy what I played, though. Very different. Yeah, like, the concept of it's very different, and what you are is very different. It's probably going to still run into some of the things that I get irritated by, but...
Sorry, bud. I don't got any food for you.
One of the things that's been most consistently making me, like, irritated about XCOM 1 is, like, you can't really... Tactical Breach Wizards, I think, is kind of a different game, but yeah, that's probably more similar to Chimera Squad in some ways. The thing that consistently makes me mad about XCOM 1 is, like, they keep saying it's like, oh yeah, you should flank enemies, and it's like, even with the angles turned on, like, you can't really flank people. Hey there, Union Singer.
You know, you look kind of familiar.
Like, every time I try to do a flank thing, what happens is I, like, have to move forward or something like that, or at a weird angle, and then I immediately activate, like, 2 more pods when I try to move around to flank. And suddenly I've got, like, 9 enemies barreling down to my ass, so, like, instead what I have to do is just sit behind cover and, like, have enough firepower to kill them with whatever, instead of actually flanking them. It's just remove their cover with grenades, because flanking is, like, not actually a thing in XCOM 1. I really hate that. I think that it would be a much better game if they made it so that you weren't so heavily punished. Definitely more similar than OG XCOM. I guess so. You look kind of familiar. Have I seen you around here before? I don't think that he mentions, actually, knowing Koromaru when you meet him later. So I wonder if this is like just a pure just a retcon sort of thing, or maybe he forgot.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, why the long face? You said we're in different homerooms now.
Nah, only thing sad here is your IQ.
That coming from Junpei would sting.
Wait, ain't it way past your dorm's curfew? What are you guys doing out here?
Oh, you know, we snuck out. It's your second year. You'll learn where the secret exit is.
Where's the secret? I really wish I knew where that was for our dorm, so I could do like more stuff during the evening. Like, no, wait, we could leave. There's just nothing to do because none of the social links are there.
Anyway, we're heading to Escapade to celebrate my guy here finally striking out. Wanna come with?
What do you mean it's the first time the guy struck out? All right, whatever.
Whatever, I still have a shot. Still in denial, huh? Come on, face it, man. Yukari Takeba is way out of your league in the first place. I never expected her to hook up with that new transfer student right off the bat.
This is literally like just a week ago sort of thing. Okay, whatever.
Yes, she's into the dark and mysterious type.
I don't know. Seemed like a normal dude to me.
Oh man, get this. That transfer kid? Rumor has it, both his parents died when he was younger. Someone got a peek at his file when Toriyumi left it lying around.
Man, you're so gullible. That stuff only happens in soap operas.
Yeah, Junpei, there's no such thing as orphans. There's never been anyone who's been orphaned before. Great job, Junpei.
Hey, I did say it was just a rumor. Look, man, forget that. Let's get going. I know a guy who knows a guy who can grab us some booze.
Booze. Sorry. I think I'm gonna pass.
One of those funny things about when I went to Japan, like one of the times was like I went there when I was 18, and the legal drinking age in Canada meant that I was like already drinking in Canada. Like, you know, I'm one of those people who actually waited until I was old enough because I don't really care that much either way. But then I went to Japan and it's like, oh yeah, you're not allowed to drink anything. I'm like, God damn it. Same with when I went to Las Vegas. It's like, great, same sort of age. You know, nothing I could do because I'm not like old enough to do anything.
What? Come on.
Could have just stayed in Canada, gone to the casino here.
Dude, I already said no. I just.
Yeah, XCOM is going to probably get to that point where I have to like fight some sort of weird. Maybe once I start hitting the psychic stuff, they'll do some weird psychic bullshittery, and I'll like rage quit the game then. I'm really thinking that's going to be when I have to fight like one of the really big. I've already downed one of the large scouts, I think. But once I fight one of the really big battleship type things, I'm probably going to get like pissed off and leave there.
Well, looks like I'm the only one nursing your broken heart tonight. Dude, I'm telling you, I still have a shot.
Yeah, he's got a shot, but he's going to miss. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Just had to turn him down. Today is really not my day. Man. Wonder if I'll actually be happy with my life one day. I wish I could, like, change the world somehow. If only I could do something that no one else can do. Like, having some kind of special skill or power, you know?
I do kind of wonder why people think that like you need to have something like unique or special to actually change things. Mostly just need like lots of people.
Don't give me that. I'm sure someday we'll be able to make real friends. Friends who actually understand us.
Koromaru's got lots of friends. I don't know. Witness Junpei's Pass. Junpei's Pass like last week or something like that.
My proudest moment there.
Junpei, your past is literally at the start of the school year. That is not the. Alright, whatever.
Junpei.
Junpei's past is like after the game started. That's really depressing, man. Nothing interesting happened in your life up to then, huh?
Oh yeah, that surprised me too, bud. So it really was you that day, huh?
I guess he just didn't recognize him. Okay.
Kinda seems like same day Sonata-san found me. I had nowhere to be, so I was just chilling in the convenience store and reading magazines when the dark hour hit.
You were pretty much a sitting duck about to burst into tears. Man, your face was more terrifying than any shadow.
Poor Junpei.
Well, what was I supposed to do? That was the scariest damn moment of my life, man! My life back then? Well, with my old man and all was... I don't know, not boring, but... Well, you saw what it was like.
That looked like pretty normal stuff there, honestly. That wasn't that bad compared to, like, you know, we get to what Ken's going through or whatever.
So, staying at the dorm, fighting shadows and everything. It's been unreal.
How wonderful. Oh, I see.
No.
Interesting. Unlike my sister and me, other people usually have a reason to awaken.
Technically, the two of you do as well, but, you know.
I comprehend.
I had a reason as well. However, in my case, it happened in reverse. I possessed the power first, then discovered my true feelings later.
Well, I don't think that's really hitting on what Metis is talking about, but whatever.
Speaking of which, do you...
I think I'm starting to get it. The doors only show us memories of great significance.
And that's just sad, Junpei.
Once they've served their purpose, they disappear. Those that remain have yet to fulfill their roles.
Their purpose? What purpose?
I'm not entirely sure, but if we keep exploring, I think we'll be able to find out. So let's keep going. Together. Okay?
Okay. Let's. Discovering my own reason came so naturally that I never thought much of it until then. She's so full of emotion. Nothing like me when I reactivated. Even though she's never had any contact with other people, does she have a memory of her own where she discovers her reason? The seed of curiosity was planted, and I started to wonder.
Okay.
By the way,
Captured a human-like figure a couple times in the Abyss, right? Did you sense anything peculiar about it? All I could tell through Juno was that it seemed to be another person.
no?
No way, that's impossible. We were the only ones down there. We can talk till we're blue in the face about it. Won't make a difference. As long as it keeps showing itself, we'll catch it. You can bet on that, and that's really all there is. Okay, I have to make sure that we've still got the ability to level up Junpei and Akihiko. So I'm just... Oh, actually, we'll do the dialogue first, I guess. No, we'll do this first. So we're just going to go into, like, a super easy spot, if I can remember which one is which, and then we'll just try to level them, and then we'll pop back out.
I've been waiting for it. Good day. Are you accepting a request?
Got new requests here, but nothing else. Okay, we have to get a bloody button. Oh no.
Very well then.
On the plus side, we do have Dionysus with his, like, at-pupil high crits justice thing, so we can knock him down once, but that's like knocking down death once is not going to do that much. Glad to hear someone offer you another form of assistance. Now that you've been nurturing your powers throughout your exploration, I shall read to you more secrets of fusion. I'm certain that we find this to be of great benefit. I think this is probably just more, yeah, new combinations of special fusions. Let's see what they've got available there.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
What did you add?
I too love you.
Quite a few, actually. Jeez. Okay, they added all of them. They've also got Orpheus Telos here. Okay. Yeah, no, I think this is probably all of them. I can't imagine they've got any more than this.
Registering is overriding acceptable. All registered. Are you finished? We look for...
Okay. Navigating the Desert of Doors is going to get harder and harder and harder as I keep doing this. This is going to be, you know, just whatever. But, alright. Probably this one, maybe. I don't know. I don't think this is actually... That's the entire list on the Advanced Special Fusions, yeah. It's kind of weird that they went from, like, 4 or 5 of them or something like that to, like, all of them. I thought, like, it would make more sense if there was one intermediate there. Okay, this is the wrong one, but it's close enough. It'll work. Now, if I did lose the bonus, then I'm going to have to back up and try this again, I guess, or something like that. It's kind of surprising that Junpei uses, like, swords and not, like, a club or something like that. Yep, okay, they did get the levels. Okay, we're fine. I don't need Fire Break. Weak to all foes. Okay, this is... yeah, so that's better. Okay, this is just a higher chance. Sure, might as well.
A new skill. Gonna have to try it out.
Don't really care, but we'll do that. I think we get rid of Sonic Punch here. I don't know if I care about having this, honestly.
That certainly went well.
Okay, and then we just leave. Although I will absolutely take a Twilight Fragment.
Looks like we can go down.
Teleporter, though? Maybe there's one. Probably not first floor. Oh, I don't care about that. We're going back to listen to dialogue anyway, so we're not really here for, I guess I could do that and then try to get a judgment, so that I can use the judgment to just boost up, like, whoever's level. I think Akihiko's to a little bit higher, but I don't really care.
So, not only are we stuck in time, we're also, like, going back? What's that all about? Gotta be something weird.
Do you ever want to rearrange your party member skills? B, blue V. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I did see that. I'm not usually, like, the sort of person who does regret my choices as far as, like, that goes, so usually it's not that bad. The most likely one are going to be, like, passives that I underestimate, but things like Fire Break are things that I probably undervalue, though. I don't know. Like, on Junpei especially, like, do you really need that? Because he's not really there to use his fire skills, honestly. So if something's immune to fire, I don't know if it's worth making it so that they're vulnerable to fire all of a sudden. By contrast, someone like Yukari, it kind of matters a little bit more, since, like, she's only got the one damage type otherwise. Akihiko, maybe it would have mattered a little bit more, but... okay. We'll have to switch our party back in a little bit, but let's get to dialogue. I never knew his dad's an alcoholic. I think I kind of get how he feels. It's not like I pity him or anything. It's... I don't know. The break skills are only helpful against golden hands that null, repel, drain, everything. Yeah, except I've been killing those gold hands by using my, like, Theurgy gauge, so, like, I can kind of kill them anyway. And even in that case, like, it'd kind of be better if you could hit them with, like, a Megiddo or something like that.
Yeah.
My dad's gotten better since then, but he's still, well, he ain't exactly the most upstanding citizen. That's enough of that. Don't feel like you have anything to make you feel better or anything. Besides, I think what's going on right now is way more important, so let's get us... your best option is to bring me the great Junpei Iori. I'll get out of this. You know, this is a very Freudian game, and, like, there's a lot of father issues all around. I think he actually has the least serious father issues out of the group on account of, like, 3 of them are dead. 4 if you count Koromaru, as his surrogate father is also dead. And, like, Fuka's also got some really weird family issues that I don't think we're fully informed about yet, but we'll probably get more information about later, but... Koromaru wasn't the only one he met that day. I ran into him as well. If I hadn't been patrolling that night, maybe he wouldn't be here fighting with us. Yeah, he'd be dead. Chance encounter indeed. Maybe Koromaru would have protected him. Koromaru seems to be quietly watching over everyone. We used to use the bulletin board a lot, didn't we? Feels a little weird we're not using it all now, even though we're exploring again. I don't think any of us thought we'd ever we'd have to continue to explore like we are now. I mean, does it? I don't know how you would actually organize the bulletin board for the situation, because it would just be like whose day is it to do all the chores here? Like, I don't actually know whose stickers these are on this thing here. Like, I'm assuming the magenta-ish one is probably Mitsuru, and then blue's probably main character, who's, you know, gone now. And then red's probably, like, Yukari, I'm guessing. I don't know, but that's only 3 people, and there's more people that have moved in. They just never updated it, so we're stuck in some sort of, like, chore purgatory where it's a Wednesday, so main character who is dead has to do 2 chores, and then there's Yukari. Karamaru-san always seems to be worried about everyone. No, more like he's always watching over everyone. It's like he thinks himself the alpha here, even though you're a leader, sister. I am, but only for now. That's strange. Whenever I tell Karamaru-san that you're the leader, he wears the same expression as you do now. Well, I guess it's not my place to talk. Not like I know much about this kind of thing. Is everyone down here? No, Mitsuru's not. Oh, and Ken wasn't. Amada, then Akiko, now Iori's passed. And each event took place before they started fighting shadows. Is that how they're all related? Is it linked to the reason that will help us get rid of the Abyss of Time? You know, Junpei-san never really admits just how sad or hurt he is until it comes to a head. Kind of hit me how mature you can be. That is not maturity, especially considering how he's helped me through some stuff too. I still think he ought to take things more seriously at times, though. He needs to take things more seriously a lot of the time. That's fine. It's probably not fine, actually. Anyway. Give me my potatoes.
Take your time.
Okay, so you should have just some random stuff here. Might as well just chuck all that in there.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll just go back. Okay. Well, I'm glad that worked. It would have been annoying if I had to go back to before I went out of the dungeon to get the crew back online.
Hey.
I forgot that she was already in the team. Okay. No, wait, not you. Okay, come with me.
Sister.
Okay, do I think that I'm going to get annihilated if I go in here? How many doors are left? 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 doors left. So we still need information from, or backstory from Mitsuru, Yukari, Fuka. Because I'm guessing that they're probably not going to have one for Koromaru, potentially. Although they might. And then there's myself and Metis. Metis is probably like the very last one, and that's probably tied in with Aegis. So it'll probably be after everything else. Actually, no, there's... Okay, no, 1, 2... Yeah, there's only 3 doors left. So my guess is going to be like Mitsuru next, and then it's probably going to be Yukari, and then the question is, who is it after that? Is it like Fuka? Is Fuka even going to get one? Alright, let's go get our asses kicked. We don't even have like the enemies from the previous set like properly identified yet, but whatever. Going to see another past memory here? I wonder, that dark figure that keeps popping up in these memories we see. Do they really have something to do with us being trapped in this place? I guess the only choice we have is to believe what Metis says. Worrying about it certainly won't help us. We just have to keep moving to find out the truth.
I'm all ready to go. Let's get started.
And still no new tile sets. I'm really assuming that there's not going to be any new tile sets, but still, it's, I really want one.
He can be frivolous and absent-minded.
Alright, what do we got here?
Cut them off guard. Of your strength.
Okay,
Sona's ready.
Got lucky. All right. Oh shit. All right. Well,
Enemy defeated. You're doing great, Yukari. I'm not about presents.
unfortunate. All right. We need to level up a little bit here, like the tiniest amount. And read a drop. This is actually kind of good.
No one can stop
That was like
me.
no experience points too, so it's gonna be a while. All right.
It's an enemy. Do we attack?
I'd be able to scan the enemies.
I'm guessing Bufu.
Will this work? Just watch. Now's the time. I won't lose. Now
Yep. These ones were pretty easy to guess. Sometimes they're like super easy, and sometimes they just make it really hard. I kind of wonder, like, I'm guessing it's because there's different people that are in charge of, like, the enemies. Like, they don't have one person doing every single one of them. And some people are like, let's make it make sense, and another person is literally throwing, like, darts at a board. It's like, it's gonna look like this, it's gonna have this color scheme, and it's gonna be weak to just throws a dart. It's gonna be weak to, like, light, even though that it casts, like, ice spells and is made out of, like, white marble or something like that. It's just like, If it literally never made sense, it would actually probably be easier to figure it out because you would just guess randomly.
got the advantage. I'm still setting up.
And now?
It'll take a little more time.
Just watch.
Let enemy down by
Persona's ready.
Amada-kun. Let enemy down by Amada-kun. Shall I take charge?
I can handle it. I'm ready. Aegis-san, here I go.
It is time.
I don't have enough things with Bufu. Means I'm stuck leveling this guy particularly, which I don't necessarily want to be doing here.
Understood.
Alright, that'll cap out that.
The best move. My wish will become my strength.
And unfortunately, we don't kill them. This is why I kind of wish I had a better Bufu skill. My Bufu would have let me finish them all off in one go. Alright,
Focus.
well, they're not immune to it.
This is my wish. 3 remaining. One enemy eliminated. Summoning.
Okay, I have to try to not kill these guys while hitting their weakness, which is not going to be... I don't think it's going to be possible, actually. I think we're doomed. Yeah, no.
All targets destroyed.
Alright, fine.
Detected.
Still got the shuffle time, though, so
All right, now back to exploring.
that's all of it. Okay. Enemies here are still pretty weak compared to us, so, like, we're still going pretty quickly, but, like, we're gonna hit this, this monad door, and we're gonna get annihilated, probably, is my guess.
Gossiping is seen as a girl thing, but I think guys do it better.
We have a chance to go first. 2 enemies.
Okay, so these guys are probably weak to fire,
Will this work?
but we'll find out.
Now's the time. Come.
Now then.
probably a crit. I don't think this is a weakness. Alright, what have we got so far? I honestly think that piercing might also work here, but
Shall I take charge? Go ahead.
I'm just gonna do this.
Summoning. Persona.
Yeah, okay.
You may let him have it. I'll swat.
Yeah, the person responsible for the enemies on this floor made all the weaknesses make sense.
Critical hit.
Huh.
Mission complete.
I'm always happy to team up with everyone.
Okay.
Time for preparing the analysis. Go for an electric shock.
I'm kind of wondering if that other guy's also weak to Pierce. I think there's a chance that it is.
Persona's ready. Help us. Call an enemy.
I kind of want to risk checking just because I don't think we're going to have a hard time with this, but... They're not. Okay, fine.
What is optimal?
Okay, I guess we're just going to have to use Miragion here. Unless I want to, like, level up something that doesn't get any stronger. Or they get stronger, but they don't get new abilities is the problem. Trying to unlock new abilities is more important, I feel like. It probably isn't, but, you know. Still none of the... Still none of what I need there. No major arcanas.
I'm doing better than ever.
Let's leave that one alone for now. Is this floor down? Yep. Monad doors here.
Another one of those doors.
Are we going to die? We'll find out.
I've got this. All right.
Okay, looks like Aha is going to be the weakness for this first guy, but there's also this thing back here, which is probably ice? I feel like starting off relatively strong here, because I don't really want to deal with part of what that snake is going to be doing.
Won't let anyone else die.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's a waste, but, you know. Okay, so these guys use Garu. This guy probably is going to be
Be a good test of your strength.
weak to light,
What next?
I feel like.
I can do this.
What if I use Ma'ega here? Because that guy that's in white feels like it might be weak to that.
Still setting up.
But then again...
A little more time.
Oh, I don't get to know anything about this guy yet, apparently.
This time. Something else.
Well, I could also, like, blow through this really fast. I don't love using this early into this fight, but I'm gonna do it. I get the feeling like it's gonna hit one of their weaknesses, and then I hit the other guy with light. It is not. Okay, did charm him, though. Yeah, they're stagnant airing me. I kind of knew this was gonna be something they were gonna throw at me. Okay, so this guy apparently is, like, way tougher than this guy as well.
What should I do?
There might be no weaknesses here. Shit. Well, now we got one.
Will this work? Just watch.
Okay, well, he's not weak to that.
You've been taken out. Great job, Amada-kun.
Slashing. Okay. I would never have guessed that in a million years. Okay, we're just gonna chip him down as much as we can here.
This is my resolve. Persona, engage. I am done, Aegis. All squad members, forward.
I kind of want to save the, since he's charmed and he's not going to be any danger to us for a little bit here, I kind of want to save our, theurgy with Fuka until the next one's about to start. Ah, shit.
Keep it together.
But, yeah. Yeah, so we got one more round of this, I think.
I have to do this.
Maybe we got to... I don't really want Tranquility, because that might overlap with Fuka, but maybe we figure it out later.
Focus. I can do this. Persona.
I forgot to actually boost my defenses before I started this fight as well.
Nearly done, Aegis. Don't hold anything back.
Okay, do I think I can kill him with a Deathbound Fallout attack? I think I can. But I'm not convinced that I'm guaranteed. I think he's gonna live with like a little fragment of health. Fortunately, he doesn't seem to have that much offensive punch. It's just like Garu. So it's like, whatever.
Will this work? Just watch.
This might actually kill him. Yep, okay. So Ken will go first again.
Hear my prayers. Let me help you all.
Yeah, charged up. Okay. We don't know anything about that one, but we do know this one's got
Now,
some status effects and physicals.
I'm still setting up.
Yeah, no. Okay.
In this situation, I won't lose. What should I do?
Okay, since we're charged up, I feel like doing this.
This is for you, sister.
Hopefully we get a crit, but odds are low. Alright, well, we obliterated the one of them. That's not good. Okay, well, we know he's immune to bludgeoning. What do I think it's likely to be here?
Time.
This would be probably dangerous, because he's got Deathbound, that's slashing, so this guy's not weak to that at least. Let's try Aega. Nope. What could it be?
Hit on this enemy? Analysis complete.
Fire, damn it.
this'll be good.
Just gonna do this. I've actually got quite a few Flame Megatamas, so...
Excellent. Let's finish this.
I'm doing this partly because I don't think I can hit him with anything with Metis, so I kind of need to hit him pretty hard right now.
Pull the trigger.
In this situation,
Kind of want to just use Meteorama here.
thank you for your support. Persona!
Well, fortunately she went for that instead of a physical. And this guy's Terrakajaing, so yeah, we got away for... We got
I can do this.
free hit there. Okay. Ah, shoot. Okay. Whatever, let's just do this.
This is my city. Nearly done, Aegis.
Alright, now that we know all the weaknesses, we're going to have a much easier time on the next monad door. Assuming that we actually get through this guy. This is probably wind, usually.
Will this work? Help us! Call an enemy!
Mudo. Oh, this is going to be light.
Now's the time. Come! This is my resolve.
I'm actually going to skip straight to trying to use a light spell if I can. Where's, Oh, this is Makoga. It's probably the best I've got. We got Koha here. Yeah, okay. It's not. Oh, shit. Well... Okay, well...
Did I scan on this enemy? I see. So this
Ice? The hell? Well, sometimes you just don't have any way of really knowing.
well done avoiding that, Emma.
Someone take 2 hits? I feel like someone took 2 hits there. Gonna do this.
Unleash your
I
power.
think this will technically be more damage.
What is optimal?
Alright, so this is risky as hell, but whatever. Go get a monkey. Now, if Metis doesn't use Bufu, we're gonna be in trouble. She did. Okay, good. This should be a kill. Yeah.
I'm not about my sister. No shadows detected.
Alright, what have we got? Ooh, okay. That's actually quite good. It's like all stats up by 2.
I'm even stronger now.
Yeah, I'll switch those. Why not?
Oh, hello.
Alright, what are the items around here? I feel like there's less. Choker of Anguish. I feel like there's less treasure chests here. That's interesting. Silver Quartz. Sword of Anguish. Waistcoat of Anguish.
Hey!
Why did I give that to Yukari? Let's see here. All out attack damage up. Interesting. I think I actually like her having this one just fine, and I think I want the, who's most likely to just use regular attacks? I kind of feel like it might be Ken. He can't wear that, though. Okay, so none of the people I've got here can actually wear that. Where's the Choker of Anguish? Magic plus 8 plus 50 SP. Holy crap, that is powerful. Okay, Yukari probably want to give her that. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually heal her SP, but, you know, whatever. Get a of Anguish. I think I needed to have that on you. These aren't that important, so we could definitely do this. It's only plus 50 HP, though. He's currently equipped with Counter-Strike. I think that Counter-Strike's a little bit better. I'm going to leave it as it is. Maybe there's the same number. I don't know. The way they've got them spaced out, it feels like there are less of them. I do kind of wish that the Empress and Emperor Arcanas also increase the stats of like your allies' personas. That would actually be really nice. Since they don't change them, though, they would definitely just, like, accumulate those stats way faster, so... Maybe that's why they don't want to do that, but... This is definitely the familiar floor layout, but it feels,
The enemy is wide open. They don't see
kind of different. I wonder if the justification for these guys being weak to physical is that, like, they're on their hobby horse and you can just tip them over. It kind of wouldn't surprise me, although I don't know if they're weak to all physical. We'll find out when we get to Metis if they're weak to bludgeoning, but... It could also just be complete nonsense. Nope, they're not Alright, only piercing. I have no idea. Not super happy with any of those choices.
I'll always give my all for my sister. Could be something good in there.
We're still doing fine. I don't feel like I need to be leveling, so what I can kind of do is just, like, blaze through the levels. Sensing a strong presence. 4 floors below your present location. Okay, so, like, I feel like we can just sort of sprint through the floors to get, like, progress. And then, like, we're probably strong enough right now to just sort of, like, get through that. But we can always stop and, like, do some power leveling, like, really quickly. So we can save time overall, I feel like.
Actually, clues?
By going through the levels faster. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe this is not the most efficient way to do it.
That's our way forward. Could it be?
Greedy Shadow, damn it.
Yes.
Just hitting the top button, I don't even care. Nope. Alright. Maybe power leveling to the point where I can get Fuka to just find those guys for me would be a good thing to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's...
Okay. Yeah, nothing else. Okay. Another Monad door set. These guys aren't too tough, honestly. Like, we probably can just go ahead and fight them.
Time for a throw. I'm still setting up.
Forgot that we could probably have skipped these guys.
I'll end this. How fun.
Nope. Shit.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time. Come.
Nope. They blocked that one.
Wind isn't good on this one. You'll have to try something else. Focus. Summoning. Recalibrating visual sense.
Okay, well that doesn't actually tell me anything about that. They could still actually be weak to that.
It is time.
What do I think these guys could possibly be weak to?
Try something else. Summoning.
I guess we have to try Zeo now.
Persona.
Nope. Now we get destroyed by status effects. Fantastic. Yeah. Love that. Everybody. Jeez. Okay. Okay. This is a special kind of bullshit. Alright.
This should work.
Well, okay. The thing is, like, I know Metis should actually be breaking through relatively quick. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so we get out of that now.
Could I scan on this enemy? I see. So this is what we're
It is slashing. Oh my god.
I've already scanned this one. Come on.
Okay, so I think we get Aegis. That's fine.
It is time.
Wait, were there two? Oh, right, Tetrakarn.
I can do this. Something else. I'm ready. Now let it go full power. Now this is my wish. Well done.
Them dodging that, like, and then them both dodging it. So bullshit. Alright, whatever. Okay. Ooh, Lover's Arcana. Okay. That's nice.
Filthy hands off my sister. We take out the queen, we wipe out the hive.
Wait, what? Take out the queen. What? These aren't ants.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Okay, so we got another one of these. This will probably mean that I do this and then I, like, leave after I get to the next teleporter or whatever. Because it'll probably be pretty close to 2 o'clock. I don't think I'll have to... Oh, these are different.
I've got this.
Actually, let's go ahead and do a quick...
Yes. I've got this.
Alright, so these guys usually fire or ice, I think, or lightning if they're not... Okay, I'm actually going to guess lightning on this guy at the very least. Nope.
In this situation, ice it.
Okay. These guys have a physical attack.
Should I way to go, Menace? Persona.
Well, shit. Yeah, status effects are not something I want to be getting hit with here. Maybe this thing doesn't have a weakness.
Strong one. Be on your guard.
Nothing. Okay.
On this enemy?
This one's fire. These are really weird. Okay.
Pull the trigger. Well done avoiding that, Amada-kun.
Okay, I'm gonna use charge here because she needs to get healed by Yukari. Well, okay.
Betray my sister. Summoning. Someone snap her out of it.
I have to kind of chuck this over to Yukari for the heal, I feel like.
I'm ready. Go ahead. Alright, here I go. What next?
So we can Emery to drop here at the very least, but that means that I have to use Ken to do the HP heal, which is fine.
Now. My favors appreciated.
we try this? Hmm. Maybe we can knock out that thing on the ground there. Yep.
Target eliminated. Keep it going, Meg. It is time.
I don't think that enemies can actually run out of SP, but I know they have, like, which is one of the weirder things. Maybe I can electrify this thing? I wouldn't mind using this right away here. This thing not having any weaknesses throws a real, like, wrench into this being more easy. Let's actually do this.
Thank you very much.
This shouldn't really matter too much. That hurt actually quite a bit more than I thought it was going to.
What is optimal?
Gonna hit you with this.
Keep it together. Help us. Call an enemy.
My thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he's got just really, really high attack, I think.
Best move.
Which, you know, fair enough, I guess.
Summoning. No. I have to do this. I won't lose.
Yeah, even with the charge and with Tarakaja, like, combined, we're still not doing very much damage with our regular attacks. We kind of have to do something else here. I'm trying to save up, like, a bunch of our stuff, though, for, like, the next set of things. I've lost charge. That should be fine, though.
It is time. This is my duty.
Oh, no, was it Yukari I was supposed to do that on?
I'll end this.
Hmm.
Your defense has been lowered. Over here.
Okay, we got the charge on this. This should kill it. Yeah. Alright, the rest of the enemies all have elemental weaknesses, so this will be a bit easier going forward. It's just this one guy.
Enemy reinforcements. I've already scanned this
Nice.
one.
Okay.
Zone is ready.
I could do this, actually. Or I could do this. That'll be more useful sort of later.
And now,
Kind of want to save some of the stuff here. Let's just do a block.
Now's the time. Come.
Glad I did. Okay, well.
It's the best move. Nice one.
Alright, we switched to Bufudan, so we'll do even more damage on this one. Yeah.
Well done.
450 is okay. This guy's got actually a lot of hit points. I do wish for enemies like this that the scan would also tell me what abilities they have. Be nice to know what they've got on rotation here. Because we still have, like, unknown as far as that goes.
Pull the trigger. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's gonna keep using the Didn't I block with him? I could have sworn I hit defend with him. Maybe not. Okay.
Should I do? Rejoining the front line. You're doing great. It is time. This is my duty.
Alright, this is going to be a bit unfortunate going into this next fight, but, whatever. Actually, did this guy have a weakness? Maybe he didn't. Yeah, no, he did. Okay.
Weak to slashing.
They're both slashing.
Will deal massive damage. I made a promise.
Alright, so we'll survive through one. Everyone gets hit by stupid stat effects, except for I think the white guy robe is gonna go first, but
Now's the time.
other than that fact. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna try and get rid of these guys first. Oh, good. Okay.
Your defense is low. Persona. I missed. That's it. How can I help my sister? That's strange. Target eliminated.
Okay, we kind of have to Kaja or something this guy. I could also do this, maybe?
This is my resolve.
This one.
Give it a try. That did a lot less damage than I thought it was going to. Nope, in any event.
Will this work? Just watch.
Let's get him with Secundo as well, so that we've got the guaranteed knockdowns.
I have to do this. Low right now. Have fun.
Thank you, Ken.
What's the best move?
Casting Secunda or Sukakacha on myself actually rarely ever gives me the effects of like everyone missing all their attacks against me.
What is optimal? Low right now.
I guess I have to try to get another stat effect on with Fatal End.
My enemy doesn't like you. Don't hold anything back.
Well, okay.
Keep it together.
Hmm.
Help us. Call an enemy. Aegis, your defense is low right now.
I think we just hit him.
And another. Target crushed. That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Okay, magic mirrors. We could get our HP back. I don't really care about getting either of these right now that much. But I think we could actually do this right now.
Oh, hello.
Choker of Anguish. Another one of those. Cannon of Anguish. Medium chance of charm. Cannon made of frozen tears. That doesn't sound like that would actually be very deadly, honestly. Also, how can we tell that it's made out of tears?
Thank you very
I'll let attack damage up again. Okay. Reduce magic damage versus resist fear. Okay, this is definitely better. Matte finish as black as the pitiless depths. What I kind of keep expecting is that there should be one treasure chest here, and that would probably make it so that there's as many as the other ones, but, like, I'm probably just going crazy. Alright, now we just have to find, like, kind of, I guess, a way out of here, or I guess we could go to the boss floor. That would actually probably be a good idea. It's so weird to me that, like, Metis' weapons count as crush damage instead of slashing.
A treasure chest.
I think we just run past.
Sister, an enemy.
Okay, I think it's just 2 more floors here. Oh no, this is the one.
A lot more stamina than me. I noticed it last year too. I need to try harder so I can keep up.
I thought kids always had, like, endless energy. Okay, so I guess we have enough time to try out this boss. We're not going to be able to probably beat them unless they're actually fairly easy, and we are clearing things pretty effectively, but I don't have, like, any theurgy, so this might not be that easy.
You all have a lot.
Alright, so who's down here? It's definitely looking like ice is going to be useful down here.
I'll end this.
We're still going to try Zeo since these guys are often weak to that, but I'm guessing ice. Ouch. Holy shit.
In this situation, Isis. Thank you very much.
Okay, I really need to use Matar Kaja on this one.
You dodged the attack. Nice one. Unit got an enemy down.
I can potentially get through this by having 2 healers, but the instant they get a single critical... Oh, shit. Okay. No, I don't think we can get through this then.
It'll take a little more time. Persona.
My persona's ready.
Okay.
My face.
So I have to figure out the blade arm guy's weakness, because if he doesn't have one, we can't beat him, I don't feel like, with what we have here that easily.
Should I scan on this enemy?
Lightning. Wait.
I've already scanned this one.
Weird. Okay.
What next? I won't lose. Appreciate it for your support. I'll get you for that.
So it's kind of right about, like, lightning being a part of this, but
Nice one. An enemy down. I can handle it.
I kind of want to get Ken's up so that I can get the immunities. Okay, and then we've also got boosted all-out attack damage, but I don't have Priestess, so this might not work that cleanly. Blade Arms guy's taking a lot of damage, though, so...
I won't miss next.
Shit.
My persona's ready.
Shit. Oh, no. Okay, I think we're gonna die here.
I have to do this. It'll all be okay. Together we can't lose.
He must have dodge electricity as a skill. Oh, we're dead.
This is nothing. Orgia mode
The Makar Karn's actually really gonna mess me up here.
Those who hurt my sister. Answer to me.
Kind of needed a crit there. Alright.
Can you heal up? Did not make contact.
Yeah, Evadalek. Okay.
Will this work?
Yeah, and I can't do anything about that. Okay. I think we're just going to lose here, but that's fine. We'll go into this knowing a little bit more, and I think what I have to do is I have to focus on reducing the evasion chance for this guy. Because if I can get it down low enough, we can actually hit like shots with this more consistently. Because it's not a guaranteed thing that evade electricity works.
Will this work? Just watch. My faith. Thank you very much. My Theurgy, now's the time. I think I can use it.
Okay, we're going to do this. That being Yukari's not that bad. That's actually kind of okay. And the fact that he neuro-slashed himself is also good, actually. Okay, now that guy's confused, can we hit this? I don't think that actually makes a difference, honestly.
Persona's ready.
Damn it. Ouch.
This should help.
Damn it. I think we got this, but it's a messy win, to say the least. Oh, we got it. Okay. They'll probably kill the Blade Arms guy. And since Metis is still in Orgia mode, that'll probably be a lot of damage. And then we're going to use Ken's Divine Intervention. And that'll just clear this for us. That'll make it so that we win. Because this tank can't do anything about us now. Oh, never mind, actually. I guess we're screwed. Okay, well, shit. Was not expecting that. The other guy's probably also going to summon a tank. This might be one of those situations where I have to down them both at the same time. If that's true, we're in a lot of trouble here, actually.
Energy level stress. It is time. Persona! Did not make contact. Yukari-chan's confused. Oh no, she's acting on her own. Thank you for your support.
Wait, what?
I'll end this.
Shit. Okay. I kind of wanted it to not be that. We should have an All Reflect available, so if that guy tries to attack us, we'll probably be able to bounce, like, 4 shots against him. Which should, like, cause 1,000 damage or something like that. Like, a lot of damage against him. Shit. Okay. We'll just use Ikari to get rid of that one. Okay, so that guy died there. This guy doesn't have Makar Karn on him, so that's good.
I've already scanned this
Do I not have any Zeo Gems? Interesting.
focus.
I should have used Secunda on him, actually.
This is my resolve. Persona, engage.
We're gonna find out if he summons as well. If he summons as well, we're doomed.
This work now.
Nice, okay.
My head is spinning. Use an item.
That's fine. You know what? That's fine.
Systems rebooted. Re-entering combat. Yukari-chan's confused. How can I help my sister? She's acting on her own.
Now that he's confused as well, he won't be able to do a summon if he can summon. I don't think he does, but... He dodges about, like, 3 out of 4.
Good work out there.
Alright, that sucked. Chariot Major Arcana. Aegis Smack HP plus 10. Once you reach the Major Arcana card limit, they will stop appearing in shuffle time, blah blah blah, yeah. So, that's kind of interesting.
Hey,
Our retired sister of the enemy just now is actually pretty strong. It's okay to turn back if you're tired. You shouldn't push yourself too hard. I'm doing fine.
how impressive.
Really? You are? Okay, I believe you. Okay, so... Wait. Which way is treasure? Are you treasure? Nope.
I wish I could walk with my sister like this, even when we're not exploring.
We went to the mall together. Masters of Strength. Alright. Probably... Master of Strength is probably Akihiko. But it could also be something like Ken. You never know. Dog toy. Probably Koromaru. If it's not, that would be very funny.
Oh, help.
Man, something just feels off, like I'm in some kind of funk. But come on, it's not like this is that much different from before, so what's up with me all of a sudden? Maybe I'm just...
Oh, hell no!
Nah, no freaking way. Quit thinking like that, Junpei. What's gotten you so distressed, Iori? He's always having some kind of crisis, it's fine. Distressed? Who's distressed? Definitely not me, ha ha ha. Was I mistaken? It certainly seemed like it's me.
Yes.
Our weakened persona abilities have made for some difficult battles, haven't they? I can understand your anxiety. You two haven't been fighting at all, but you're not the only one dealing with this. We're all experiencing the same struggle.
Well,
Yeah, I know, I get that, but... This really isn't my strong suit, comforting people. I mean, it requires a certain intuition. It appears that making Aegis the leader was the right call.
what?
How are you more socially awkward than Aegis? That's not... Alright, whatever. Is that surprising? It's only natural to seek assistance to cover one's weaknesses. I mean, Junpei does not do that, but, you know... Got a point, now that I think about it. Of course he'd say that.
Yeah.
I should have known this already. Why did I lose sight of it? All that stuff about you, Senpai, and about myself. Yori? Heh, don't you worry about me. It's okay to be a loser, because nobody's perfect, right? Slightly different things there. Blaze of Life, massive fire, damage to one foe, ignores resistance, fully restores user's HP. I still think that that's super situational to use. I'm afraid I don't follow, but if that's what makes you feel better, then that's all that matters. Honestly, I'm relieved. It's been quite a while since I've seen, last seen that carefree smile of yours. Although then again, like, I do use a lot of healers, so...
Let's see.
Your smile reminded me of something as well. Or rather, someone I want to protect, not for my family's sake, but for my own. What, you mean like a lover?
Look.
Do you think this is funny, Iori? Tread lightly. Dang, tough crowd. Anyway, I get you. Kinda get you, I think. Times we're all together. Well, those are the memories I treasure most.
Precisely.
Okay, and then she gets hers. Her Blade of Execution is still really, really good, so... Yeah, I'm not at all surprised that Akihiko is the one for, the strength one. It's not Koromaru. What the hell? Alright, this is a mystery I need to uncover. It's probably Ken, then? Wait, if I have... Wait, no, who is this? Who has the dog bone? Mitsuru has the dog bone. That's going in directions that I think could potentially be kind of weird. Alright, well, let's talk to Akihiko first. If I got this backwards as well, that would also be very funny.
Alright.
Master of Strength, huh? Interesting title. It kind of got me curious. Yeah, I felt it was probably him. A little light reading is not too bad every now and then. Helps keep your mind sharp. Agreed.
Yeah.
Some ideas are hard to grasp when you're stuck in your head. Seeing them written out as words on a page can help you understand things from another angle.
By the way,
Do you remember that conversation we had with Amada about sticking to a training regimen? I basically told him the confidence you build from conquering milestones will see you through future hardships. I was so sure of myself, but there's a nagging doubt in my head questioning if the efforts I put in is all for nothing. Having more confidence in yourself is just easier said than done. Do you feel the same, Aegis? Would you say you're confident in yourself? I wish to be.
Yes, exactly.
Good answer. The first step to building more confidence is to have the right attitude. As for me, well, I'm not sure of the answer myself.
I think.
All I know is I can't stop pressing forward. Or else all the blood, sweat, and tears I shed would be wasted. All the effort I put in just gone down the drain. I can't let that happen. Those days I spent training have to mean something. Same thoughts were running through my head last year, when we fought at his side. It seems that Sonata-san's passion has been rekindled. Buff amp. Greatly increases the effects of buffs on selves.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for the talk. Getting this off my chest really helped me get my head straight. I'll make it up to you in the next battle. Alright. What's Mitsuru doing with the dog bone? Who is she going to make walk on all fours and bark like a dog for her? Hopefully it's Koromaru. Ideally it's Koromaru. If it's not, then we got some... Oh, hey. Did I miss that before, or... I feel like I didn't, because I did check down here. Like, I'm 90% sure I'd already checked down here, but whatever. Alright.
Hello.
Oh, I guess Koromaru wanted me to play with him. Since we came across that dog toy in the abyss, I thought I'd indulge him. Would you care to join us? Sure.
All right.
Shall we get going? Koromaru ought to be waiting. How are you playing with Koromaru while you're drinking your tea and he's just running around in the background?
Hello.
Are you having a hard time, Koromaru? Just keep at it. I know you can find it. Playing a little game I learned from Yamagishi. Koromaru has to find a specific object by scent alone. In a way, it's like treasure hunting. That sounds like fun. We're obviously not taking him for a walk because outside of here exists nothing, and we live in our own sort of like internal spaceship, which we cannot leave from. You think so too? Truth be told, I found that hiding the target is rather as fun as well. Grrr. Growl all you want. I'm not telling you where it is. Don't give up, Koromaru. I believe in you.
Indeed.
Precisely. I know you can do this, Koromaru. I admit, I did make this round harder. The scent is weaker, and therefore there are more dead ends to throw him off the trail. Not only that, but I also hid it in an elevated location that's difficult for him to access. Koromaru-san will pull through. I believe in him.
Yes.
Agreed. I prepared this puzzle bearing that in mind.
I think.
In the face of a challenge, I believe what's most important is upholding respect. From where I stand, disregarding one's weakness is neither kindness nor fairness. In actuality, it's overconfidence, plain and simple, and no different from looking down on the opponent. So I never hold back, no matter who are up, what I'm up against. He is just a dog, but, you know, okay. Arf. Arf.
C'est magnifique.
Yes, très bien. I never doubt for you a moment, Koromaru. Fortunately, we're surrounded by such reliable friends, but perhaps that's why I can afford to be more optimistic. After a game with Koromaru-san, Mitsuru-san seemed to have reaffirmed her principles. Ailment Surge greatly increases critical rate on foes with ailments with Mitsuru in battle.
Let's see.
I'll have to ramp up the difficulty as well so that you won't find the next one so quickly. Arf. Okay. Oh, she left. Alright. Do I think I have time to accomplish anything? And I've already gotten a lot of progress, so maybe I'll call it here? Maybe I should register my personas first. Oh, I should go to the mall. I wish I could go to Escapade and get diamonds. Like, that would actually be something I would really like to be able to do. Or if not diamonds, then like other similar things. I didn't actually pick up any new seeds this time. That's actually really interesting. Oh, what have we got here? Spinach. Okay. What's this do? I think it's SP up. Which is surprisingly not that important right now, but we'll still try it.
Please, can we... Thank you very much.
Let's see if he's got any prizes for me too.
Now you're here.
Magic Talisman,
I'm gonna think.
Prime Nile Blades.
See you.
Okay.
What do you got? Wanna sell? Sure. What's it?
Yeah, I didn't make much of that particular run, but
Got some
Eh.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Okay, so Ken we probably need to give a new weapon to, since we haven't found a new one. It's probably a decent chance that we can find a new one, though.
You finished? Be seeing you.
And we'll see if we got any stuff that's sort of, like, available. I haven't been finding that many gems, though.
Yes. Which we have some new items prepared.
Yeah, those are gonna take a while, it looks like.
What would you like? So, what will it be?
Still haven't found any of the... Oh, wow, okay, never mind. This is a different problem. Unholy wooden doll.
What would you like?
Alright, we could get these sort of things, but they're way under what we're currently running. Not way under, actually. They're kind of close, but they are under what we're currently using.
So, what will it be?
This would potentially be good for, like, Akihiko, I think, but that's about it.
What would you like?
Yeah, like, we're kind of outpacing this shop. Like, we keep getting stuff that's stronger than it, faster than it's capable of giving us those things. Because we don't get the, like, gems fast enough to really get those. I've only got 10 minutes. I'm going to call it here. I don't think I can really make any relevant progress in the dungeon at this point, but... yeah. We're still going pretty fast. The bosses are still not able to beat me, so we can keep just running down, and once we hit a roadblock, I'll just do some fast leveling. I think that's the faster way to do this, honestly, at this point. But, yeah. We'll be back on Wednesday with more of this, and I'm not sure what the other game we're going to play is, but we're going to definitely play two things. But in any event, hope you found this one enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.